have finally arrived at the Colorado National Monument. We're Anna D and Adam, vloggers living in Colorado. After the pandemic shut everything down in March of 2020, we took a hard look at our life up until that moment and realized we'd barely hiked 10 trails in the 5 years we'd lived in Colorado. This was a wake-up call for us as we were prioritizing all of our time working versus living. So we decided to get outdoors more. Previously on the vlog, we spent the night car camping in Fruita, Colorado. After a lazy morning at the campsite, we decided that it was time to go and explore the Colorado National Monument. We have finally arrived at the Colorado National Monument.
Yay!
It is like the thing to do if you're in Grand Junction or Fruita, aside from mountain biking on that side of the valley.
And you can mountain bike here, you can also go hiking here, or you can drive through here, which is what we're doing today.
Yeah, so we're gonna give you a scenic drive of the whole monument. We'll stop at some of the scenic overlooks, maybe have some lunch at one of the picnic areas, take some pictures. We're not doing any of the hikes today. This is purely scenic drive just for you. And then I think we're gonna head home tonight.
Yeah, I think so. And we'll talk about some of the hikes, some of like the really popular hikes. There's 2 of them that we'll talk about.
One that has a boatload of switchbacks.
Yep, we'll talk about that though on the way.
All right, let's go to Fez.
Woo!
We love you.
Super excited to show you this. The GoPro strapped on the front of the car. We're about to go to the pay station.
The bighorn sheep.
Oh yeah, I see the butt.
Just follow the people and you'll find the sheep.
Guys,
Family up top. Yeah, look at them. Oh my god.
Oh my god, they walked up that guy's car.
That's not scary.
I know.
Apparently, what we're about to see is a rarity. All right, Captain California. Look. It's the greatest thing ever. Yeah. Here we go. Try not to run them over. Let me just show you the vastness of this rock. I wish I could really show you how vast this is. We've stopped at our first lookout to take some photos of this spectacular scene.
Drive has been so spectacular. There's just views on all sides. I think we're gonna look for a place for lunch soon. We may keep driving for a little bit, but we'll see where this takes us. So let's go check out some views next.
So we're here at the Independence Overlook, and behind us you can see these amazing rock formations that happen because of the erosion over the years.
Yeah, and one of the really cool things is we got Independence right behind us, that little piece of rock in the middle, which little, I mean it's a huge. John Odo was the first one to summit it. And John Odo is significant because he moved out here in the 1900s and he started a one-man campaign to turn this into a national park. And he was able to get that happen in 1911. And the reason they hadn't turned into a national park at that point was because they said it was too difficult to traverse. So he started building all these trails and all these roads through here to make that happen.
Yep, and as you can see behind us, there's a few hikers right on the top of that rock formation.
I'm already scared here at the ledge, let alone trying to climb that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna jump back in the car and get some more views and then find some place to lunch. We just pulled over to Coke Ovens Trailhead and we're gonna walk around for a little bit.
We're here at the spectacular Coke Ovens Overlook and Trailhead. There is a very short hike here, which is 1 mile out and back, and it is highly recommended for kids because it's short and it's relatively simple.
Yeah, absolutely. The reason it's got its name is because of the way it looks. It reminds people of the ovens that turn coal into Coke. And Coke is not the drink, because I always keep getting confused with the drink. Coke is the pure form of carbon that is used to make steel.
I had no idea. That's really fascinating.
Super fascinating. So I think we're gonna jump back in the car and continue driving.
Yep. Our fearless leader is taking us back to the car
Tripping on himself.
and tripping on himself.
We decided instead to eat some lunch here, and then we're gonna keep on driving. So let's get some lunch first.
Lunch was delicious. We had tuna salads that were already made and Cheetos.
Yeah, and we spent here like 30 minutes and we could spend here the entire day. And this is just one of the overlooks.
One of over 30?
Yeah, I don't know how many there are exactly, but they're all spectacular. You can't go wrong with any one of them.
All right, let's go. There's still some snow left.
We're currently at Cold Shivers Point.
I definitely have some questions about this van. Since we talked about John Odo, we wanted to tell you a little bit about him. He was the superintendent of the park, right?
Yep, he was the very first one since he got it turned into a national monument.
And his salary was a whopping $1 a month.
Or back in the early 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna jump back in the car. We're almost done with the drive.
Yeah, kind of sad.
And it really actually has been gorgeous.
All right, well, thanks for tagging along. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
bottoms on the car because the parking lot is really small, but we are here at Serpents Trail's trailhead, and it has 16 switchbacks going from east to west all the way down Wingate Sandstone. And this is called the world's crookedest road. All right, we made it.
I'm kind of sad it's over.
I know. It's so beautiful in such a really cool way.
It was spectacular. Every moment was spectacular.
So we went from Fruita to Grand Junction and it was spectacular. And we can only imagine that Grand Junction to Fruita is equally as beautiful. So many things to look at. It, not to demean it at all, but Garden of the Gods and Red Rocks is kind of like just a little taste of what the Colorado National Monument has to offer.
Agreed. And one of the cool things is they get less than 12 inches of rain per year here. And you look at all these canyons that go from like a valley of 500 feet all up to 450 feet and just think, how was all that formed so many millions of years ago?
It's crazy.
It just absolutely blows my mind.
But it's spectacular, and if you find yourself out here in the Grand Junction Fruita area, you absolutely must do this drive and do some of the hikes and explore, maybe stay here camping if you're able to get a permit.
Yeah, it's our plan to come back in the future, stay at like an Airbnb and do some of the hikes in this area because it is amazing.
Like everything else in Colorado, there's so much to explore and there's just never enough time.
Yeah, the sun is just starting to set on the mountains. We are gonna head back home tonight and I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
We are. So thank you so much for tagging along this weekend. We're cutting it short one night because tomorrow is Sunday and we only assume that there's going to be really bad traffic coming from Grand Junction to Denver. So please hit that subscribe button below. Give us a follow on Instagram and be sure to check out our car camping kit down below if you're curious about any of the gear that we use for car camping 2021 edition.
Ooh.
Go ahead and check that out.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.